So you mean to tell me if we could get a number 4 pick right now with that 4th pick in the second round right now for JJ Watt, you ain't gonna take it? And be honest.
I would take it,
That's
but
And I'm gonna give it.
I would take it, but here's the question, and this is what you got to ask yourself. What are you? See, I could fuck with that trade if we had a more dominant physical presence, in our front seven. But like it or not, after DJ Reader, who do we have at nose tackle? Nobody. You can say Carlos Watkins, but he ain't been. I mean, he ain't just, unless DJ Reader's on the field, he don't produce like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, looking at it for what it is, if the Browns not trying to come off of both of those first round picks, I'm not entertaining that shit, because not only are you creating a extra hole, you know what I'm saying, where a star was, but you got to remember, we still have secondary that needs to be addressed, whether free agency or draft. You still got the O-line that desperately needs to be addressed in free agency or the draft. Now, like I said, if the Browns is willing to come off a 2 first, and maybe even a player out, you know what I'm saying, then yeah, I'll take that. But as far as that goes, sorry, I can agree to disagree with my boy Third Coast on that one. But let's tune back in. Let's find out what's going on.
And so versatile and able to cover and things like that. So I think that, like you said, that you have to respect everything that he brings to the table as a whole. Things
Honcho,
that you can. What's that?
I gotta say this.
What's that?
What's the only constant between JJ Watt always going off in the seasons he didn't have Clowney, and what's Clowney got in common with all the seasons that JJ Watt when he didn't went off? What's the one constant that's in all of that? What's in the middle? So, matter of fact, y'all say I ain't
mediocre coaching,
y'all
bad decision making.
He's been in between the middle of these two dudes, and at the end of the day, he's been the one constant on both of them. And no matter what, when he's with either one of them, they all eat.
Yeah, that's true.
So what's that name?
That's true. We'll give him some time, let him drop it.
And when they get it right, go ahead and shout their name out.
So I think the Rockets have collapsed. The fact that they could fill up benches across their 70 minutes.
I'm interested to see this, because I myself want to know who the guy is. DJ Reader? Okay.
Joshua, what's the motherfucker dude? His name look kind of dude. I've seen Merciless, Reader, Whitney.
There we go. We already said it.
Said some other folks.
He's one constant.
Other people talking about
that's been with either one of them.
DJ Reader.
He's the one,
yeah.
if we being real, who's elevating dude's game.
Yeah, low key.
Being real, he's elevating dude's game. Silently.
Oh yeah, Ducks guy, you talking about Brian Peters. Brian Peters don't get no shine, man. And Brian Peters, he'll get some plays on the special teams for you.
Fucking Brian Peters.
Yeah.
Just like Brian Brayman used to do.
Yeah. Brayman come out there and everything on it. That motherfucker, that look like he just got introduced to society. That boy Brian Brayman used to be in that motherfucker. Like, wow, man. Dog. Look like a fucking caveman for real. Encino man and shit.
Yeah.
You say Vrabel elevated his game the first couple of years. Well, yeah, getting hands on with Vrabel and Merciless. Not Merciless, but starting, bro.
Now, and I want to just point this out real quick. Third Coast, he has a very knowledgeable point on that. DJ Reader is the solid piece, and I just mentioned that in the last video. Behind him, who do you have? And when he gets hurt, when he went down, it's like we couldn't generate no kind of pass rush up the middle. So, like I said, looking at it for what it is, if you attempt to trade JJ and this guy gets hurt again, at least you could shift and move your pieces around. And like I said, JJ is a team first guy. You honestly don't believe that this man will take a pay cut if it means getting a better supporting cast in the secondary or on the O-line? I mean, because let's call it for what it is. JJ done made his bread. He done made his money. you're not about to sit here and try to pull the cover over my head and tell me he hasn't made his money. You know what I'm saying? So, what's a few $1 million, you know, to give back to the organization if it means going out and getting a few corners or a few guards? You know what I'm saying? But let's chime back in. Let's see what's going on.
The best of the worst, you know what I'm saying? Because it really don't fucking matter. What's this one game against the Colts that they've already beat us? I think you let some of them young guys get out there and you see what they really working with. I mean, shit, it's like a late season fucking OTA or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Let them motherfuckers get out there and see what you got. I'd let the cool get some shine. I'd let some of the younger dudes get some shine and see what they really got. You know, let them go up against some guys. You know, the Colts don't come to play. They gonna want to win. And see what you got out there. I mean, and like we was talking about, I think we was talking about that earlier, about letting, you know, Hopkins get out there, letting Clowney get out there, you know, just to get the sack, just to pad their stats a little bit, like you were saying, you know. But then outside of that, you know, let them get up out the mix. You don't want to risk them getting hurt. You don't want no stupid ass, you know, injuries happening to them. You let them pad their stats.
King Fowler, Greg Mintz, no, I'm sorry. Greg Mintz is a poor man's Ben Jones.
Some motherfucker gonna fuck around and probably get in the game. Ain't no telling.